This is the Blazers Breakdown, hosted by Nick Iacchino. We start our week off with the men and women's tennis team, who stayed right here in Valdosta and welcomed the visiting Montevello Falcons. The men's team got off to a hot start and didn't slow down as the Blazers got the shutout, winning 7-0. Christian Fellini was in a close battle, but with a tiebreaker, he was able to pull away and secure the win. The women's team also had a successful day on the courts as they faced the Falcons and were successful in their matches. Julia Savings and Bert Langstein make the list of notable players once again as they teamed up for a doubles match and took down the Falcons 6-0. The Blazers had a successful day on the court and are back at home this Wednesday as they take on Columbus State. The Blazers baseball team had another strong showing on Tuesday as they went head-to-head with the Georgia Southwestern Hurricanes. What began as a pitcher's duel opened up in the fourth inning as VSU strung together some good offensive plays to load the bases. With a good hitter's eye, DJ Doskow was able to draw a walk and bring the first run in. The scoring did not stop there as Chase Coker hit a sac fly and David Marbury scored. 2 innings later, Marbury stepped up and hammered the ball to center field, giving the Blazers a 3-1 lead. After that, the defense calmed the Hurricanes, allowing 1 run in 3 innings, giving Jacob Barker his 3rd save of the year. The ladies' volleyball team were back on the road to the championship Friday, taking on Union University in the Spring Championship Series. The ladies started strong, taking the first 2 sets 25-18, then 25-19. In the 3rd set, the Bulldogs began to strike back as they picked up the first of 3 sets. But that was the motivation the Blazers needed. As the 4th set began, it was all Blazers all the way as they finished strong with a 25-22 win to keep their championship run alive. The volleyball team moved to the quarterfinals and played Saturday against Auburn University at Montgomery. The ladies had a good showing but ultimately fell after a close match. Set 2 went into a tiebreaker but unfortunately was not enough to pull out a win. The ladies' volleyball had a great season and looked to get back on the court in the spring. Baseball was back on the diamond for a weekend of competition. The men's team had 2 games this weekend against West Florida. The first game saw the Blazers lose in a close one. Ben Rowden led the Blazers with 1 run on 3 hits. The Blazers lost the first matchup 4-7. Heading into Saturday, the Blazers looked refreshed as they put 10 runs on the board, with Jacob Harper hitting a 2-run homer in the 9th. But the 10 runs were not enough as the West Florida Argonauts outscored the Blazers with a 15-10 win. The men's team travels to Mississippi this week to take on Delta State and look to bounce back on their great season so far. We end our breakdown with the ladies softball team, who was at home to play against West Florida as well. The ladies also had a busy weekend, playing 3 games in 2 days. Saturday started with a great win as Morgan Hill's first at-bat resulted in a home run. And the scoring didn't stop there as Kylie Robb singled to left field and drove in a run, taking a 2-0 lead in the first inning. Game 2 began the same way, with the Blazers leading 1-0 after the first and ultimately winning Game 2 6-4. Sunday was another good day for softball and the Blazers came ready to play. With a 6-run 5th inning, which started with a bases-loaded walk, the scoring didn't stop, and ultimately the Blazers won 10-3. A great week of competition ended with a sweep for the softball team. Check back next week for a recap of golf, tennis, and many other sports. This was Nick Iacchino on the Blazers Breakdown, and go Blazers!